hanging out with Matt from Cobham. They manufacture life support systems, and in skydiving, most specifically, I guess, oxygen support systems.
Correct.
So tell us a little bit about your company.
We were part of Cobham now for over 20 years. We used to be known as Carlton Technologies, and we've been involved in life support systems for the aerospace community for well over 50 years now. In fact, the genesis of our company really is oxygen regulation. Back, John Glenn first went around the Earth. He wore a Carlton regulator, and every manned space flight since breathed through a Carlton regulator. So that's our claim to fame.
That's a big thing on any resume.
Absolutely, and we wear it well, and we're very proud of what we do.
Cool. So I see a bunch of products here. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what I'm seeing?
Okay, great. We build a suite of parachutist oxygen equipment, state-of-the-art parachutist oxygen equipment known as the Phantom oxygen system. And Phantom actually is an acronym for Parachutist High Altitude Next Generation Oxygen Mask. So Phantom, there it is.
Very cool.
And thank you. And I didn't come up with it, but I will take credit.
But you're
for
pretty
it.
proud of it.
I'm proud of it nonetheless. And the Phantom system really is a suite of products. It's the mask, which we'll talk about here, which is the Parachutist Oxygen Mask, which features a new lightweight mask, a nice low-profile design, so better field of vision, more comfortable, easier to wear, easier to maintain, mask-mounted regulator. We also have a new lightweight carbon fiber composite bailout bottle, which allows the jumper to standard canopy longer. With the new improvements in parachute technology, they need the standard canopy at altitude longer. This gives them more oxygen, and it's lighter, safer, got a Monell reducer, higher pressure, 3,000 PSI, carbon fiber composite. You feel it, it's pretty light.
A lot less than I expected it to.
Absolutely. And that replaces some of the product you see here, the old Twin 50 system. And really, one of the things we're illustrating here with our video and some of the cylinders is part of what we do at Carlton and Cobham is we build composite cylinders, and we've developed cylinder technology where we can put it into aircraft, man-mounted systems as well, where the cylinders behave better than a steel cylinder if it's hit with gunfire. Self-extinguishing, stays in one piece. You don't get the burning and the spattering of molten metal that you would if a steel cylinder's hit, and it operates at higher pressure. The cylinder there on the left is a steel cylinder that's at about 2,000 PSI. This is a comparable composite cylinder at 1,850 PSI both, and you can see it got shot, but it stayed in one piece. And there's not a lot of charring and burning around the outside, so it behaves very well when it gets hit with gunfire. And we're putting that into a number of products that we are using to support the Phantom man-mounted equipment. We have here our test stand, automated test stand to test the hardware that we build. So with this, you have a computer-based system that allows you to test the mask, the regulator, the bailout bottles, and the pre-breathing consoles, because when you get on board the aircraft, on your way up, you're breathing 100% oxygen to purge all the nitrogen from your system. We have those devices as well. You have to test it all to make sure it's ready to go. With this device, you could test it all. It's all menu-based, computer-driven.
And touchscreen operated,
all
right?
Touchscreen, and they can scroll through and get all the information right here. All the data is stored right here on the system, so they don't have to manually track everything. They can retrieve all their data, and it makes it a lot easier to maintain the suite of hardware. We now have 2 new consoles that are in development that provide a lot more oxygen, leverage that same great lightweight composite cylinder technology. We put that in here and give the users a lot more oxygen and integrate a lot great ergonomic design features, handles, wheels, kick plates, so they can be stacked, put together, cobbled together, and basically stored much more ergonomically efficiently on the aircraft.
Very cool.
So we have LOX capability, gas use capability, it's all here.
Awesome, awesome. For a lot of the folks that are going to be watching this, they're going to have no clue about oxygen systems because they're generally going to turn to somebody a little bit more informed about it. But if folks wanted to know more about your products and more about how to use oxygen in skydiving operations and so forth, where would they go?
They first could visit our website. Go to www.cobham.com, and then just look for Carlton Technologies or Life Support Equipment, and you'll eventually scroll through and find us. We're up in Orchard Park, New York, which is near Niagara Falls, and from there you'll be able to reach out and contact me or any of the rest of the members of our team, and we'll be more than happy to talk to you about it.
Terrific. Well, Matt, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk with us. Enjoy the rest of the show.